Welcome to Auto Elysium. I'm Scott, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 reasons you should buy an AMC Pacer. Now, this isn't my top 10 list. This is AMC's top 10 list. And this is an ad from the Star Tribune in Casper, Wyoming from February 28th, 1975. So it's pretty old. There probably aren't a lot of these left, but it's a really interesting ad. And I want to just kind of go over their top 10 reasons as to why they thought you should buy an AMC Pacer. Now, before we get started, I actually want to mention here, I love AMC's old products. They were kind of weird and interesting, and really, I'm a big fan of just weird and interesting cars. But this list is weird and interesting all on its own, so I'm going to throw my own commentary at it. So if you love the Pacer, don't take offense. 1975 was a difficult time for the auto industry. The US car industry was really having a lot of struggles. We'd just come out of a fuel crisis, so people were wanting small cars. They didn't want big gas guzzlers. Combine that with government fuel economy and emissions regulations, and the industry had become a lot different than it had been 10 years earlier. 10 years earlier, muscle cars, performance, all of that was all the rage. Well, times were different. So in 1975, why would you buy a Pacer? Starting at the top of the page, Pacer is here. See it at your AMC dealer today. And this is 10 good reasons to buy a Pacer, the first wide small car. So the first reason that AMC gives us is Pacer is the first wide small car, wider than Chevelle, Nova, even Granada. You'll notice a big difference in room, ride, and handling compared with conventional small cars. Now, this was a weird time for the auto industry. Size was everything, but I find it interesting they're talking about how big their small car is. The number 2 reason is Pacer got an economical 6-cylinder engine and a 22-gallon gas tank. This is larger than any other small car. So you can go a long ways between fill-ups. I think it's really funny that they're not talking about the fuel economy of the car. They're talking about how big the gas tank is and how far the car can go on a tank of gas. Completely different marketing than we would ever see in 2019. So, number 3. Pacer is wider than any other small car, so you get an unusual amount of room. In fact, Pacer gives you more legroom front and rear than the 2-door Torino or Fury. Now, didn't we just talk about how wide this car was? This is becoming a theme. And I'm still trying to figure out how wider gives more legroom, but it's cool. They're trying to emphasize the legroom. I like that. But I'm still perplexed as to why wide means more legroom. So number 4, Pacer's passenger door is 3.6 inches wider than the driver's, so you can get in and out of the back seat much easier. Now, this is actually pretty cool. They made one door longer than the other to give a bigger opening for the passenger to get in and out. Now, I'm still perplexed as to why they didn't build a 4-door, and I'm still perplexed as to why they didn't build it symmetrical, make both doors wide. But it's a cool thought process. They really did think about what it takes to get somebody in and out of the back, and it was good enough for them that they thought they'd put it in the ad. But I do find it interesting that it was just one door. Okay, number 5. Pacer sloping hood, wide windshield, and wraparound rear windows give you room with a view, more visibility in fact than any other American-built sedan, large or small. Now, honestly, I don't know how they measured this to say that it has more visibility than any other sedan. But hey, they probably did a pretty good job, and I've sat in one and the visibility does look good, but you still have pillars, you still have stuff blocking your view. But yeah, it's good to see they were putting a lot of time and thought into the visibility factors. Okay, number 6. Pacer's wide stance and isolated suspensions gives you an incredibly smooth and stable ride. Now, I find this one really interesting. So wide definitely can make a difference on the stability of a car going down the road. That's why a lot of sports cars are wide. But smooth. I mean, I guess the isolated suspension part is that, but they keep going to wide. I don't think wide makes it smoother. Oh, that was a lot of thumbs down on that. 7, Pacer's hatch opens wide and the rear seats folds down. That gives you lots of wide open cargo. Now this is actually one thing I think Pacer really got right. If you look at the trends in the auto industry in 2019, the standard sedan is going away. We're being replaced by SUVs, wagons, vans, but the traditional 3-box sedan is going away in no small part because that ability to carry stuff makes such a difference. So a Pacer in a hatchback or a wagon was really smart. Had they done a 4-door, I think it really would have made a huge difference for them. But that is a good point. It's a real hatchback. All right. Pacer's quick and precise rack and pinion steering and wide stance makes its steering and handling more like a sports car. Didn't we just hear this one? Number 6. Pacer's wide stance and isolated suspension gives you an incredibly smooth ride and stable ride. Okay, so sounds like they're running out of things to get to 10 on their top 10 list. But Pacer's quick and precise rack and pinion steering and wide stance makes it steer and handle like a sports car. Now, I've never personally driven a Pacer, but I have a feeling that it's not going to compare to most of the sports cars of the day. I mean, a Porsche, a Ferrari, I think it's going to be a better handling car. But I like the fact that they're trying to make it sound sporty and fun. Number 9. Wide coverage. Pacer is backed by all the benefits of an exclusive AMC buyer protection plan. It has a warranty. Number 9 is it has a warranty. It doesn't even tell me what the warranty is. I mean, it was probably okay. I mean, they're leading me to think that. Okay, so it has a warranty. That's number 9. I mean, there's got to be better features than a warranty. Okay, number 10. Pacer's price, $32.99. Absolutely. I'll take a $32.99 new Pacer all day long in 2019. I absolutely love it. So anyways, I ran across this old ad. I believe I got it from my dad who gave it to me many years ago. So I thought I'd put the ad up, share it with you guys. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.